Hello, welcome to the Showcase channel. Um, Today I have another PC video. I just wanted to say thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for making me a part of your evening or whenever you're watching this video. Um, Today is gonna be a PC video. I'm not gonna have a pack break or box break or nothing like that going on. I actually also do have. It's gonna be my first mail day video. I know that I've always done box breaks and stuff like that, but I've never done a mail day. So I think I know what this card is. I've waited, I don't know, maybe a week to get this card, and I hope it's in good condition. But after I show this video, I've got some other inserts here to show you. Or after I show, after I open this package, I have some other inserts to show you that are gonna go along with this video. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and crack this open. I gotta figure out how to open this bad boy. We'll get this started. It's actually, I bought this, this should just be one card. And I bought it, and it should have came overseas. Yeah, this is the card that I thought it was right here actually. I'm just gonna inspect it really quick, and then I will give you guys and everyone watching, I will give y'all a look at the card. Because so far, from what I can tell, this is a pretty nice card. The bottom edges are a little white on the front, the top left and right. I'm looking at the front of the card. The top edges are good, left and right are good. The bottom edges show a little bit of white. The top and left and right on the back are good, but the bottom on the back show a little bit of edges also. So overall, this card is pretty nice. So this came just straight out of the envelope. There's nothing left in that sucker. Got this thing all the way from Australia. Australia, man. This is a Jordan insert video right here, baby. This is definitely going to my PC. I'm gonna grade this bad boy. I did a box break from 1997, 98 hoops the other day, and I didn't pull this card, and I was so anxious to get this card that I didn't pull it, that I went and bought it off eBay like the next day. So I don't know if you can tell what card it is. It's Michael Jordan, high voltage. Picked it up. It's from 97, 98 hoops, basketball, series 2. I know you probably can't see the edges and stuff, but this card is like mint. I don't know how the centering is. I didn't really judge that. My best thing, what I look at is the corners and the edges. That's my main thing now when I buy off of eBay, especially Jordan insert cards from the 90s, because his cards are tough, and this is a sick card. Really tough card. It's a really hard card and tough to pull. I don't know what the odds are. I don't remember what they are, but it's a damn. This is a nice card. This is like mojo right here, man. This is a sick card. I've always wanted this card. It only books for like maybe $70 or $80. Probably not even that now. Probably only like $60 or so. But damn, this is a sweet card right here. But that's anyways, that's my mail day break. That's like my first video I've ever done. The next inserts that I'm gonna show are actually cards that I've bought. I think I bought like early last year or late, or I mean early this year or like late to mid last year. But they're actually cards that I'm gonna be selling. They're all Jordan cards. They're cards I'm gonna be selling. They're all 90s insert Jordan cards. I'm gonna be selling them, but I'm trying to. I just wanted to go ahead and show off a PC to show just kind of like remind myself eventually once I sell them, I'll look back on this video and say that I actually did have these cards. But I don't know when I'm gonna get around to selling them. But the reason I'm gonna sell them, they're all like super rare. Some of them are more rare than others. The reason I'm gonna sell them though is because I bought them and they looked good on the eBay pictures and stuff like that. But whenever I got them, the edges and stuff were all messed up, and they're not. And I wasn't able to grade them. I'm not even gonna try to grade them because they're gonna grade so bad. But still, even if they're gonna grade bad, they're still really rare. So here's the first one. Here's the first one right here. Again, this card is not, it looks good from far away, but when you get to looking at it up close and you have it in your hands, it's not gradable. I wasn't really happy with it when I got it, so I'm gonna try to sell it off to someone, and maybe they'll be happy with just keeping it like this instead of not grading it. But I like to grade all of my Jordan inserts that I have. Like this is just a little stack compared to what I have, and all the ones I have I'm gonna try to grade like all of them, because they should grade all like at least a 8.5 or above. But I'm gonna try to see if I can show you the edges on here. They're like, see the white edges markings? Yeah, that's no bueno. That sucks. When I bought this card and I took it out of the package on the mail day when I got it, like last year I think sometime, I was pissed because the edges are so messed up. The corners look good, but anyways though, this is 96, 97 Vortex, Michael Jordan Vortex. This is probably like a $60 or $70 card, I think. So it's pretty expensive. I don't remember. I don't have any clue how much I paid for it, but it's a pretty nice card. So that's just card number one. And again, this is my mail day card that I got from Australia earlier. This is actually one that I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna have it graded. So that's a pretty sick card. Here's another nice card that I picked up actually locally, from a card shop here. It's another card from 1996, 96-97 Stadium Club Class Axe. And the reason that I'm not happy with this card is the corners and the edges are really nice, but it's really bad off-centered on the back from top to bottom. From left to right it looks good, but from top to bottom it's not very good. Like the card almost goes down completely to the bottom. There's not even an edge on the bottom, hardly down there. But this is a really rare card too, because this is not just the base, this is the atomic refractor version of the card. So this is probably like $150 to $200 card just by itself like this. But like I said, it's off-centered, and it does say atomic refractor at the bottom. I don't know if you can see the atomic refractor. It does say atomic refractor right there underneath the axe word. But anyways, and I picked this up from a local shop, and it used to book for about 120 is what the price was on it. It used to book for like 120. I think I paid around 100 for it, maybe more, because by whatever the time that I bought it, the Jordan inserts were like blowing up. They were going crazy, you know, like in 2012, Jordan inserts were going nuts. So here's another card. This one's from 1997-98 Fleer. Another Jordan insert card. This is the Star Power Plus version. This is the die cut. So you can see my finger here shows the die cut right there. And they do have a Supreme but the Supreme goes for well over $500 or $600, so it was a little out of my budget. This here, this is probably right now, um, maybe a $50 card, but if you set it up for auction, it will probably sell for less, but it probably books for like 50. So all the values that I'm given are probably close to around book value, and Jordan inserts are either gonna sell under book value or above. They rarely sell for what the book value lists them at. So the Beckett book is mainly just a guidebook or whatever, just for price range. This card is actually not the worst out of all of them, but I know that it's not going to get a mint because of the edges on the back. Um, Hopefully when I sell this to whoever I sell it to won't look at the edge, but there's down here, there's a little bend, a white edge down there. You can't see it, but I highly inspect my cards very closely, so just take my word for it that there's a bend down there. I'm not going to try to get the camera to focus or anything like that. This here is another Jordan Inserts from Fleer Premium, but I believe that this one is from 0203. Yeah, it's from 0203. So this is a Wizards Jordan card. Um, this card is actually not bad condition. I just don't like Jordan when he's in the Wizards uniform. I prefer him in the Bulls. But this is the Michael Jordan Fleer Premium Skyline insert, and I think this is maybe a $30 or $40 card. I'm not sure on the value of this one here. But this is a Fleer Premium card. This card is actually probably in mint condition, but again, I don't like him in the Wizards uniform, so I'm not going to grade it. And it should sell pretty well. It is numbered insert out of 2,500, 549 and 2,500. This card is in mint condition, so it is a nice looking card. And again, I am going to try to sell all of these cards that I'm showing, except for the card on the bubble wrap or on the envelope, because that is going on my PC. But these Jordan cards are all really rare, and they're very hard to find, especially out of packs. The only place to find them now that I know of is on eBay. Cards like this. So here is another rare card. This one is actually from another 96, 97. This is from Fleer Metal. This is probably at least a 50 or $50 to $70 card. Steel Slammin' Jordan 96, 97 metal, and this is actually a nice. It looks good, and it looks nice on the front, and that's what I was cautious of. The bottom front edge has white showing, not that bad, but whenever you flip it over, it has white showing on the top edge and on the back edge. So it's not even worth grading because it's not going to get, you see the little piece of white at the top, right in the center, that will affect the grade of the card. And then on the bottom, again, on the bottom, there is some more white edging right below his hand. That will also affect the grade of the card. This card may get a mint because of the corners, because the corners are in nice shape. So it just depends. Here we have another card. This one is from 1995, 96, and it came in a magnetic holder. I'll probably take it out of the magnetic holder whenever I sell it, because it will weigh the package down and it will cost more to ship. And this card is probably only a $30 or $40 card. This is Michael Jordan 95, 96 Fleer metal scoring magnets. And I have never checked to see if this card is actually magnetic or not. I'm not sure. But this card here, it actually looks good. I've been looking it over. This corner up here on the back actually showing some white up here. Does show some white edging. The front corners, or the front edge, all the way down this card right here is all crinkled up because of the pack. So this is another really rare Jordan card to find. This is a 95, 96 scoring magnet. And again, I'm probably going to try to sell all of these Jordan cards because they're all really rare and stuff like that. So anyways, we have another one, another Jordan here. I think this is actually from 97, 98 Topps Chrome. This is Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars 97, 98 Topps Chrome. And as you can tell from the picture, there is a large gap in between the word shooting and from the edge of the card, and there is a small gap between his last name and the edge of the card, which means that this card is very off-center from top to bottom. From left to right, this card looks really nice. The corners look good, but it's off-centered and it's going to affect the grade a lot. This is the Shooting Stars Topps Chrome refractor version, so this is another very rare Jordan card. You see the word refractor there. You see the word refractor next to the number up at the top. This is a refractor, 97, 98 Shooting Stars Topps Chrome refractor. That is another rare insert Jordan card. Here is another card of 96, 97. This is a die cut. 96, 97 Topps Stadium Club of Michael Jordan. This is a really nice card, and I love the die cut version of this card, but I was very disappointed when I got it because the edges on the back are again showing white and stuff like that. So, and again, you can see whenever I motion my hand behind his face right there that it is a die cut right there. So this is a very nice and rare card to find. The die cut though makes it very hard to grade. So if you can get this in a high grade, you will have a one of a kind almost, because there's not very many of them out there. But again, this is another rare Jordan card insert. That is a very nice looking card. I was very disappointed when I got it. Next we have, I think this one also is from 96, 97. The front of this card looks very nice. The back of this card sucks because the edges are showing white on all the edges. This is probably only a $30 or $40 card, maybe less. This is 96, 97 High Risers. 96, 97's Topps Stadium Club High Risers, Michael Jordan. And all around the edges, this card is showing white. Up at the top, this card has white edges, you can see. On the bottom, the card has white edges, very poor edging. It's gonna affect the grade. This card, this card may get an 85 or something like that, but I'm trying to get at least the 9s. So, with that said, I'm trying to get. I have graded some MJ cards in the past. I'll do another PC graded Jordan video later probably. So here's a Jordan card from 95-96 Fleer Ultra. Again, this is another good card that looks good on the front. It looks, almost mint on the front, but you flip it over and the edges are all messed up and stuff like that. So that is gonna affect the grade of the card. This is Fleer Ultra Scoring Kings. This is the regular version, not the Hot Packs version. So the regular version actually sells for more. This is probably another $30 or $40 card. The value of this card I think has gone down in the past. The white edges and stuff like that do look, or the back edges are actually a little poor. But I'm not going to show off the edges and try to get the camera to focus. But that is another Scoring Kings. I am going to eventually sell all these off. I don't know when. I have a lot of other cards and a lot of other things that I need to get rid of first before I, try to sell these cards off. This is actually one of my favorite die-cut Jordan cards, but the edges, due to the edging on this card and the die cuts, this card has very poor edges on the front of the card actually. It's all down this side. Actually, the reverse side of this card actually looks a lot better than the front. The reverse side is almost in mint to gem condition probably, but the front edges and stuff like that are very poor along this side right here. But this is the 96-97 Stadium Club Fusion insert of Michael Jordan. This is the Fusion insert. This is a very limited edition card in a high grade. It's very hard to get this card in a 9 or a 9.5. 9.5. If this card only books for maybe $50 or $60. If this card grades a 9.5, you're probably looking at like $300 to $400 for this card. If this card can get a 9.5 grade, this is a very hard and tough card to get in a high grade. So if you do get the chance to grade your cards, it is worth it because it will bump up the value and make them sell for way more than they're worth. Like this card here, I think if you get this card in a gem mint, it should sell. This card only books for maybe $30 or $40. If it gets in a gem mint grade, this card should sell probably $150 to $200, and that's a lot. That's pretty good considering that it's only a $30 or $40 card. But you have to buy carefully, because if you just go and buy a random one and you get it graded, you're gonna end up wasting your money. And that's why if you're gonna grade something, you need to buy carefully always. If you're just looking to buy a card just to say that you have it, then that's fine. Then you can just buy whatever. But if you're buying a card to grade it afterwards, then you need to buy carefully, buy with caution, whatever. So, like this card is off-centered. This card may look really good to the blind eye or someone that doesn't know what they're doing, but obviously this card is off-centered significantly from top to bottom, which is why I'm not going to grade it. I do have one more card to show before I end this video, but I'm just gonna go back through it and show you all the cards that I'm displaying for this video. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to selling these cards. I'm not sure. I just have been wanting to do a PC video, and I think that I'm gonna do a lot of PC videos today. I'll probably end the day with some kind of box break or a pack break or something like that. And this is the Star Power Plus, not the Supreme. If you get the Supreme version, you're probably looking at close to $1,000 for that card, because they're very hard to find, very hard to pull. Now this is the Atomic Refractor. This is over $100 card, but the centering is way too off for me to grade it, so I'm gonna sell it. I don't care to keep it because I'm not gonna grade it. So if I were to grade these cards and they were to get a 9, I would probably keep them. And then eventually, once I graded all of my Jordan cards that I had, I might go through them, and if I really needed the money or something like that, I'd probably sell off the mint grades and keep all the gem mints for myself. But it's hard to get gem mints. All the Jordan cards that I've graded in the past have all gotten just 9s. Alright, but I do have one more card to show you. It has already been graded by Beckett. And I get all my cards graded by Beckett because they're local. I live in Texas, so it's not that quick of a, it's not that big of a turnaround. So I'm like an hour and a half away from Beckett. So I mean, that does help a lot with being a collector and stuff like that, living in Texas. This is a card that I had purchased whenever I first started getting into Jordan card inserts, because I was numbered and I really liked the card. I thought it was cool, and I wanted to get it graded, but it graded really low, and I was really disappointed when it graded because it only got an 8 grade, and it's basically because of the corners and the edges. And whenever I bought it, obviously I didn't look at it. Obviously I didn't look at the corners and the edges. I think I just bought it just to have it. So whenever I go to turn around and try to sell this card, it's gonna sell for basically about what it's worth. But it is in a nice enclosed case, which makes it, pretty nice. It's from 1998, 99, SPX, and it's Finite, I think, or Finate, and it's the top flight version. And the centering is really good. It's got 9.5. The surface is a 9. The edges and corners both got an 8. So, I mean, that's basically why it graded an 8. And it is numbered, which makes it cool, I guess. It's more rare. There's only that many. It's 3046 out of 3390, which is pretty close to the last one. Pretty nice looking card. It has already been graded, like I said, but I'm not going to keep it. I am going to try to sell that card. Alright, but anyways, that is my PC Jordan cards for sale. I don't know when I'm going to sell them. If you can message me if you want, if you're interested in any of them, if you're wanting to trade for them or buy them. Basically, I don't have any Jordan game used cards or autograph cards. I would consider trading a few of them for one really good Jordan card or something like that, or all of them for one really good, like, exquisite Jordan card or something like that, whatever. If you're interested, yeah, just personal message me. or whatever. But that concludes this PC video, and I hope that y'all enjoyed the break. I hope that y'all have a good night. I'll probably go pack these away, and I'll probably turn right back around and film something else. So I hope y'all enjoyed the break, guys, and have a good one. And thanks for all the subscribers. See you next time.